Food Reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty. So I do have something new today, as usual. This is going to be the Guy Fieri's Flavortown Cheesy Chicken Enchilada Bowl. It does state that it has seasoned pulled chicken layered with enchilada sauce, cheese, and tortilla strips. So there's a little look at the box there. So this does tout a calorie count of 570 calories for the one bowl. There's quite a bit of sodium, 1,040 milligrams. And the description of this actually is a little further on the back here. It says, packed with flavor, this spicy rojo enchilada bowl is full of tender pulled chicken and crunchy tortilla strips topped with a melty cheese. So that's the fancy way of saying it. These are all made by, it looks like, the same company. Pretty much this is a LLC of Guy Fieri's. All of these are that I've done the videos on. This one here in specific, I'll have to say the smell is kind of awkward of the food, but that doesn't mean it can't be good. That just means that the smell has a little awkward smell to it. I just got to pick off some things because I don't do green onions at all. I don't care how big or small. I don't do onions, period. So that's the only thing is I just got to pick these off because I'm not going to eat that. It's just not happening. Let's see. There we go. Okay, with all that removed, that doesn't taste good to me. This is the meal here. I'm going to give you a little peek. So there's the meal. It does take about 5 minutes to cook, but I can tell you that most of the stuff that comes from the Guy Fieri company has been really good so far. This one has a smell like it might be a hit or a miss. But the taste is always going to be king, so let's see about that. How about that? Let's see. I'm just going to stir her up a little bit. Try to get an even amount of all the toppings here. And my first opinion right now, I've just now realized, these tortilla chip strips, I knew this was going to happen because it's a microwave meal, but the tortilla strips are not crispy at all. They're actually looking flaky as all craziness. Like, there's a good look at the first bite. So I've got the tortilla strips, the chicken, and I've got some of the rojo sauce, as they call it, rojo enchilada sauce. But let's see here. Wow. Nah. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it right now. Yeah, it tastes really good. I wouldn't think the tortilla strips being soft would be a good thing, because typically, you know, it's like you're putting chips over top of something. And enchiladas don't usually have tortilla strips in them. However, with the tortilla strips, the way it's made with the rojo sauce and the enchilada sauce and all that, it actually is pretty good. Now, I do notice that there's a little bit of stiffness afterward, and this just literally came out of the microwave. There's a little bit of stiffness in areas, which I don't like that, because it's like when you're buying a lasagna from the store, typically the Walmart brand specifically, you get this portion of like real hard like crust that's around the edges. And this one did do that because of the tortilla chips. Some of it's just really stiff. Like, I mean, I literally just picked up this whole piece just like that. Because it's all stuck together and it just doesn't want to separate. My fork is just not. Now it's separated. Yeah, I mean, there's really not a way to go wrong with chicken enchiladas. This crunchiness of this tortilla strips does have me a little bit gone back on that. It's still good though. It's just there's going to be a little bit of crunch that's going to be left over. Okay, so first things first. Unless this is a quick meal, I wouldn't expect many people to want to buy this all the time. This wouldn't be an everyday meal. However, if you needed to grab something quick, This could be something that you could grab like a quick meal before you go to work or something. Something to take with you on lunch, maybe once a week. But with the high sodium count, I wouldn't expect it to be more than once a week because it's actually a pretty high sodium count. My first opinion is, and I've said this before, is as far as the value goes, I always have one thumb down for these because they're like $6. This don't make a complete meal, but it is enough to get you, get you forward, I guess you could say. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest it to just anybody. If you're in a hurry to get to work, maybe once a week, this would be good. So one thumb down for value. Presentation kind of looks horrible, so I'm going to give one thumb down for that. When they say Flavortown, they are completely correct, though. I give 2 thumbs up for that. And, yeah, that's basically where I'm at with this one. Not a whole lot to say, except for it's pretty good. Now I'm going to ask Mr. Predicto, of course, because this is the segment of the show where I bring in Mr. Predicto, even though I've been calling him Mr. Unpredicto lately. Unpredictable. So, Mr. Predicto, is this Guy Fieri cheesy chicken enchilada bowl any good? Oh.
Everything points to yes.
Okay. There we go. Everything points to yes. Oh, I was stuck in my teeth. Yeah, so Mr. Predicto agrees. I agree both. That tastes really good. So far, I haven't had a miss with these Flavortown meals. I mean, they just keep coming out, and they're still, every one of them, just as good as the next. I mean, I do prefer the Sloppy Joe mac and cheese, the best, over the lasagna pepperoni meal. It wasn't that as impressive, but it was still good. This one is definitely my third favorite, but it doesn't taste bad at all, like I said. It's got a really, really nice taste to it. Genuine, like real flavor. If I didn't know any better and it didn't have a box with it that says Flavortown, I would say that this is actually like pretty good. Like if somebody cooked this, I would think almost that this was cooked because of the way that it has that flavor to it. Like it's just like a kind of like a homemade meal instead of a microwave meal. Yeah, so yeah, it's actually pretty good. In which case, this is actually the end of the review here. So I want to say thank you to everybody that stayed to watch the video, even though it's only 8 minutes or 10 minutes total by the time I'm done. Thank you for everybody who liked, subscribed, and rang the bell. And if you're brand new to the channel, please do like, subscribe, and ring the bell in order to receive further content. Some of my videos might be a little shorter than others, just for lack of content. But as far as it goes, I'm definitely going to be putting out new videos, if not daily, at least a few a week. So please do keep a lookout for that. Also, if you'd like me to do a review of anything, please do put it in the comments below. In the description below, there's also a Patreon link and a merch link in order to help out the channel if you'd like to support the channel. And I am currently accepting sponsorships, so if there's any companies that want me to do a review of any of their products, whether it be food or tech related or otherwise, please do contact me. I'm more than happy to do an honest review on whatever it is that you have possibly, and I'm willing to negotiate pricing even. So please do contact me about that as well. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day like I always do. So it is a day. Thank you to all you lovely people for staying and watching. Food Reviews with Fatty, out.